Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here today. My name is Alex Maher. I'm a former CPA and IT auditor at PwC. After I did audit for quite a while, I started leading software teams at PwC. Eventually started my own company, UpLink, with a couple of colleagues that I had worked with at PwC and other places. And then most recently, I'm now the senior director of product at DataSnipper, specifically leading UpLink and our transition to cloud and things like that. So today I'm going to give you a quick little video of UpLink, and then we're going to have a guest speaker, and we'll have a quick conversation about how AI-powered PBC can really transform your engagements. Sorry about that. That's very, very loud. Cool. Well, hopefully that didn't ruin everybody's hearing. Glad I could find the volume button. And no, not that again. All right, here we go. So what is an AI-powered PBC, right? So if you think about the workflow, right, you're requesting a lot of documents from clients all the time across many different engagements. And a lot of times your clients will give you files that are not the right files, right? They'll give you last year's documents. They'll give you something that you didn't exactly ask for. And so what an AI-powered PBC allows you to do, in addition to managing and tracking the status of all the open requests, the AI can actually evaluate the contents of the documents that have been uploaded by the client so that you can evaluate very quickly whether or not the client gave you the information that you actually asked for. And so the concept here is that you can get back to your customers, back to your clients significantly faster with using these AI tools rather than what it used to be, where you'd probably not look at the 50 samples right away and then realize that, 20 of them are missing, right? That might take you a week or two, or maybe even 3 to finally get to telling your client that, I still need this extra information. And by the time you do that, they're like, didn't I give you this 3 weeks ago? Why do I have to give this to you again? Why didn't you tell me this a long time ago? So that's really the power of having the AI built into the PBC platform to help you review those things faster. And then, in addition to that, you saw in the video that you can actually, with those questions already being answered and a lot of that extraction already happening, when you download the information from the PBC, you can download it directly into the DataSnipper workbook and have those snips already done in a lot of cases. So that's also really powerful as well and really helps jumpstart your testing. So with that, I'm going to welcome Omoshalewa Muhammed to the stage, and we're going to have a little conversation.
Hi, Alex.
All right, we have one mic to share, so.
I don't think I'm tall enough to climb this chair. I don't think so.
No? Okay, all right.
Okay.
Excellent. So you mentioned to me that UpLink, completely changed the way you think about audit workflows. Can you give me a specific example of what you thought was most impactful, maybe?
Is this working?
No, it's not going to work.
As in this industry, when I started out as a technology risk consultant, I'm like, there has to be a better way than this. It's so manual, it's so time consuming, it's so error prone. I'm like, this cannot be real. So these questions went on, and UpLink came. And I'm like, this is not real. This answers every question. And I had so many questions, but one of them was manual PBCs. I had an issue with it from the jump. And UpLink just answers those pain points. They recognized the pain points and brought a solution. It has improved collaborations with my teammates. It has improved interaction with clients. We can see things in real time. We can update and make changes in real time. And also the documentation, the testings, the mapping, everything, it just changed everything. Game changing is the actual word that it is, because it makes everything so much easier. Time management, efficiency. And yes, I still stand on that word.
That's great. So you mentioned like the term game changing, right? So game changing for audit. What do you think separates practical AI like this from some of the other things that are kind of more hyped?
Also, we're in the age where AI products are so shiny. Everybody's talking about it. If you're not talking about it, you're not cool. But the thing about these products is they don't integrate very well into the workflow. They're standalones. Now you're just accumulating stuff, and it's greater risk for companies, more money, bigger budgets for something that you don't get ROI on. But the thing about this product is it does a lot more. Like, for you to be able to achieve what UpLink does, you need about 3 different products to be able to complete an assessment. From the one that downloads that clients can upload documents into, to the one where you're using to test, and then the one where reviews are happening. Like, there's a lot of different things. But UpLink has seen the pain point that has been in this industry for far back as whenever. And it's just exciting to see how things are gradually coming together with automation. It's not just a shiny tool, it's something that is dealing with real life situations. And it makes my life better. I want to spend less time in the weed of testing samples and marking documents up. And it does that.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about maybe the first time you showed your team what UpLink could do, and what was their reaction? What was their response?
If you're like me and you speak about exciting things and just get everybody excited, you know that I sell whatever it is that I say. So, and it wasn't so hard to actually, it wasn't a convincing situation. It was just like, oh guys, we've used this product. Everybody has problems with it because there's so much gaps in it. We've used this one because the company is always trying to do better so that we're able to work better and smarter. And then we saw UpLink and they're like, there's no way. So the training wasn't even a crazy situation. Everybody's like, oh my God, this is what it does. This changes things. So we're excited for all that's to come. We're excited for how it's going to continue to grow, and it wasn't difficult to convince everyone.
So when you think about other areas of the product or other areas of the audit process, right? So UpLink obviously handles the requesting of documents from clients, validating the documents, and kind of starting to help with the testing. Yeah. There's still a lot more in the audit workflow. What are some areas that you think AI could practically help out with in the rest of the audit process?
So I don't know if I'm asking too much of this process right now, but it would be nice to have a risk monitoring capability. We've reduced time management. We've improved time management rather. We're able to collaborate better with the clients and teams. But if we could know, because we're putting in so much of the documentation, it's generating a lot of stuff. It would be nice for there to be insights on risk. Mm-hmm. Fine, we're going to, because some of the time we miss the important things. And clients are no longer in the place where they're quiet about the assessments, let's just go over it. They want real results, they want strategic insights from us. So if UpLink is able to give us real-time insights, real-time monitoring, it would be great. No pressure.
So can you talk a little bit about maybe like a specific, I think in other conversations that we've had, you've mentioned, your estimate of efficiency at around like 65% savings. Can you talk to me about like, where that comes from and maybe a particular example? I think you've also mentioned change management in the past. Tell me about what that workflow was like and how that worked for you.
Okay. So I will start from the area where we receive sample testing, sample selection and testing. We get, depending on what the methodology is, we require, if we require, sometimes we require large samples. So just getting that processed by the AI in UpLink makes it so much easier. And it's able to generate, the part where it generates the results into Excel is the part that changes everything. We're not spending the whole, like sometimes, because big samples can require a whole day just testing and marking up things. It's marking it up, it's testing it, and it generates the outcome into Excel. So you're not even spending a whole time trying to type in date, trying to type in who approved what, or the date. That happens very quickly. So you're saving over 7 hours of good chunk of time in a day if you're spending long hours doing audit work. It takes away the audit heavy work and just makes it more strategic. And yes, I still say it takes away like 65% of the work we should not be doing in the first place. It really does. 40 samples or more done within a short period of time it's magic. I don't want to continue to go on and on and about it, but the excitement really for this particular tool, we've seen so many tools come and go. We've seen so many different so many different products promise what they can deliver. But this tool actually does, it really speaks for itself. It does.
So for the people out there who are still like on the fence or still like, what's the, what words of advice, or maybe people are hesitant to try something like this or to try technology more generally, AI, what would you, how would you encourage them?
One of the most important things is to not just take the word of the vendor as it is. We have to do due diligence. And in doing due diligence is to speak with other people that currently use the product and understanding the third-party risk that's involved, understanding what the market is saying about it, and also going through. It's still due diligence overall. Going through what it does for our team, what efficiency level is it bringing, and at the end of the day, we continue to just do our own research. So the product is great, yes, but we have to always do, because it might work for a firm and it might not just be the same outcome from your own firm. So you have to streamline what is important for your team, what is needed at this time, and that's what I would say.
Great. And then maybe last question. We've spoken before about how junior staff really expect these tools and are really looking for their firms to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible. What are your thoughts on that, and how do you think that firms should be thinking about this, not just from an efficiency perspective, but also from a people and a staff perspective?
Okay, because I've done the grunt work. I still do the grunt work. And I believe that time has changed, that we can no longer stay with firms where they're not advancing with the speed of the industry. Because a lot of companies, whether it's the big companies or the smaller companies, boutique firms, they're pushing for advancements to meet up with the speed, because if you don't meet up with the speed, you're losing competitive edge, which are the unique talents that would leave. So moving with the speed of the industry is so important, because before there was, I'm going to stay with my firm for as long as possible, I will just stay here. But now, the longer you stay, the harder it is to be able to catch up with the industry, and then you'll get left behind. This current age, the AI age, we never know. We can't even think of what's going to happen in 5 years. What's going to happen in 2 months? A lot can happen. So yes, for the sake of keeping important talents, the smartest people in the room, industries need to do better.
Great, thank you. Does anybody have in the audience have any questions for either of us? Happy to answer. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a quick question for you. So, I imagine it was DataSnipper the first automation tool that brought on, or did you already have a tool in place?
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Over time, we've used a couple of different tools. Not a lot, because automation is something that's most recent. Most of the work you have to do by yourself. But I've come across, because I'm always trying to see what tools are out there, what are other people using, and what difference is it making. And for example, there's a tool that I know that helps us know the dollar value of risk. So, these tools, a lot of people are coming up with new ideas. So we see things differently, and I champion the cause of seeing new opportunities to do better work, to bring efficiency. So I will continue to speak up on the tools that are game changers and changing the face of the industry.
Great, thanks. Any other questions? Go ahead.
Have you gotten feedback from clients on what their experience has been now that you have this capability?
So with clients want to see the openness of, we're not just doing something at the back door. This is how we're doing it. Okay, they've submitted documents in the past. They've always uploaded documents to a secure portal. But now they're sending in documents. They can see in real time that we've reviewed it. It's gone through testing. It's been, whatever it is they sent to us has been approved. And it's closed. In the past, we would go back and forth, several emails go back and forth, and last minute we say, this person sent this, I can't find the email, I can't find the documentation, and then we're running up and down and realizing that we're still missing something. This could be months over. But that's not happening anymore because I'm still also in the weed of trying to better understand the workflow. But I know for a fact that if it's the right documentation, we can see that it's been processed to see that every question we had put in has been fulfilled. So that moves it to the next level.
Great. Well, thank you everybody for attending. And if you want to see UpLink in any more detail, I'll be down at the booth in the intervening hours, and I'd be happy to show you more. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.